Hello everybody, I'm Mike Anthony and I'm teaming up with Tina Hull to talk about the upcoming speech contests. I get the Tall Tales contest portion. The Tall Tales speech must be of a highly exaggerated, improbable nature and have a theme or plot. Humor and props may be used to support or illustrate the speech, much like you can use them in table topics or the international portion. Tall Tale speeches must be, now get this, only 3 to 5 minutes. A contestant will be disqualified if the speech is less than 2 minutes, 30 seconds, or more than 5 minutes, 30 seconds. 3 to 5 minutes, less than an icebreaker. That's a challenge. Timing will begin with the contestant's first definite verbal or nonverbal communication with the audience. This usually will be the first word uttered by the contestant, but would include any other communication such as sound effects, a staged act by another person, etc. These are simple rules, and I'm hoping that for those that are going to compete for the first time, they'll really take those into effect. The speaker should begin speaking within a short time after arriving at the speaking area. And you are not permitted to delay the contest unnecessarily. The green signal will be displayed at 3 minutes and remain displayed for 1 whole minute. The yellow signal will be displayed at 4 minutes and remain displayed again for 1 whole minute. The red signal will be displayed at 5 minutes and remain displayed until the speech is concluded. Some areas of importance during the Tall Tales presentation is obviously the 3 to 5 minute part. That's a challenge. In a minute, I'm going to give you an example of a Tall Tales presentation that I gave years ago. The 3 to 5 minutes comes into play as part of that challenge during the competition. Remember, being highly exaggerated, it's just a triple table topic. You can do it. I look forward to your competing. As Tina and I were discussing during the week of how could we present a Tall Tales to everybody, especially since as long as I've been here, which isn't very long, I've never seen a Tall Tales competition, which is why I wanted to include a small Tall Tales for you. Years ago, I was hiking through the Mount Rainier wilderness, and I came upon a pile of something that smelled really cinnamony. I couldn't explain it. You recall how you go into grocery stores and right before you enter, you smell that cinnamon smell, and there's a bag full of pine cones that you can put around the house during the holiday season? Well, this wasn't a pile of pine cones. It looked like a pile of feces. But why did it smell like cinnamon? Then I remembered. The guy who invented the atomic fireball came onto this same pile in another state. It turns out that when Sasquatches leave behind their belongings, they have a cinnamon tint to them. This guy was starving. He couldn't eat anything else. And he grabbed one of these small balls, boiled them into a pot, and had a cinnamon tea. That gave him the idea for the atomic fireball candy. He took this idea out into the public and became an instant millionaire. Who would have known? Sasquatch dung was the start of the atomic fireball. In fact, if you don't believe me, why don't you try one? That was my simple Tall Tales presentation. I shortened it up a little bit so we could get the effect, but you get the idea. You can use any subject under the sun. Just make it highly exaggerated and pretty much improbable. I'm guessing that the atomic fireball wasn't invented because of Sasquatch dung. Maybe, doubt it. you know it probably is not true. I hope you all are having a great time. Good to see you, Mark, sitting over there. Where's that? Oh, there's Ed sitting over there. Brenda and Sean's probably floating around here. Deborah Crone and everybody else. I could mention all your names, but I won't. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. Unfortunately, I'm in Seattle, Washington, fulfilling one of my bucket lists. I'm seeing The Who in concert tonight. I just hope that they don't come out onto the stage then start out singing, "Who are you?" Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your awards banquet today. I hope you're having a great time. I look forward to seeing you in April of 2020 at the Richland Riverview Hotel located at 50 Comstock Street in Richland, Washington. That's where we're going to have next year's district conference where our keynote speaker will not only be Craig Valentine, but we'll be having an incoming international president as a keynote speaker also, Mr. Richard Peck. Our Smedley Talk folks are getting lined up. We're looking forward to the competition. If you want to help out, please contact me, Mike Anthony, at 509-424-1972, or Deborah Crone, or Tina Hull. See how I threw you in there, Tina? Ask Cody some questions about sound. We have a team coming together. Look forward to seeing you in April of 2020. Goodbye, all.